Hi, I'm Randy Altman with Post Perspective. We're here at NAB 2025, and this is Timothy Reese from a company called Brooklyn Quarter. Hello, Timothy.
Hello. So excited to be here.
It's fun. It is fun.
It is fun. Yeah.
You said you just got off a film set, so you're still a little into...
Yeah, I'm still in go mode. We just wrapped 2 days ago. And so really, but I'm excited to be here in Vegas.
Yeah,
So,
relaxing here in relaxing Vegas
Yeah.
is what that's good. It's a good choice.
it's a nice to taper down the energy level.
Yes.
You know,
That's right.
Instead of just coming right off and crashing back in LA, it's nice to just
Yeah.
come into something that's, amplified with a lot of heavy bass music and free candy and bowls and
and chapsticks,
And
which I
chapsticks.
might be able to share with you later, actually.
chapstick.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So, okay, tell me what you do,
Yes.
what your company does. Are you able to mention the film that you just got off of?
I can mention some things about it. So my wife and I run a production company called Brooklyn Quarter, and we started in Brooklyn back in 2017, and it really started as a kind of a arts and entertainment experiment. She wanted to make some sketch comedy bits. I really wanted to play, of all things, Dungeons and Dragons live on the internet. And we found that if we made one production company, we could put all of that into it. And then since then, it's really, really grown. And so it's gone from us doing live D&D and sketch comedy to now doing short films. I believe we've done 8 or 9 short films in the last few years. And
Distributed on the web, or like where you?
these are film festival darlings.
Really?
Like, yeah, they're the kind that and that's always the funny thing about short films, right? Is where do they go? What do you do with a short film?
Yeah.
And now we really think of it more like it's more like a fancy business card in a way, because it shows that
Right.
you can make a thing, you can do a thing. This is what it would look like, and then you can pitch for other things. If it's going to be for a pilot or if you wanted to make it into something longer for a feature. But we started off doing D&D and sketch comedy, moved into shorts. My wife executive produced and starred in a short film that was shot in 2019 called Liza Anonymous, and then that was a Brooklyn Quarter short, and then that went to the Tribeca Film Festival, which was amazing for her first short to just immediately go in back in 2021, and then since then it's really been like an off to the races experience. Yeah.
So, I mean, it's a small company, and you must wear many different hats.
Many, yeah.
So, do you have a favorite hat?
Yeah, so for me, I like to think about, so my background is I started off my career in news, and that's how I got started. And for me, it was multimedia journalism and the idea that technology is really not necessarily the technology is never fixed, that it's more of a philosophy that you follow of continuing to innovate and continuing to lean into the new technology. Because the second you buy a piece of kit, in 6 months there's something coming that's gonna and that's just, you just have to embrace that and just go, that's just part of the cycle. But for me, the way that I love to think about what we do at the company and what we do at Brooklyn Quarter is that everything is an opportunity to experiment. So everything is an opportunity to innovate in a way that we haven't done before, that the way that anybody's done before, even beyond that, trying to stretch that boundary of like what you're capable of achieving with the tools you have, and at the same time being realistic and not letting yourself be your own gatekeeper to an opportunity or success. Really holding that balance of going, I want to innovate, I want to do this thing, but I'm not going to not do a thing if I can't quite achieve perfection in it all. Yeah.
And thanks to the tools being affordable, you could play around and learn
Yeah.
and train yourself, which is pretty cool. So
Yeah.
what's next for you?
What's next for me? So we just finished on this lovely short film called Dr. Sam, which was filmed in New York City. It was written by a dear friend of mine named Raji Hassan, and my wife Danielle Beckman directed it. And I should mention that, Danielle Beckman, also co-founder of Brooklyn Quarter. But Danielle Beckman, she was the director, and it was her directing debut, which was really fun.
Nice.
And we have some really great talent in the movie. So Raji Hassan, we also have Dana Powell, who was in Bridesmaids, and she was a regular on Modern Family. We have Lucy Arnaz, who's Lucille Ball's daughter.
Sure.
Her shoot date is still in the future. We haven't. That's the last shoot date we have for the short for Dr. Sam. But I'm just really excited about. This is a really beautiful short. Like the opportunity it was to bring together filmmakers in New York for this has been really amazing. And then also, so Brooklyn Quarter, we also represent a filmmaking community. That's another of the sort of aspects of what we do. Because for us, I've just found that oftentimes with independent filmmakers, they don't have a large corporation. Like they don't get a holiday party, right?
Yeah.
They don't get that sort of experience of sticking with the same group over and over. So when we moved to LA, we wanted to really build that ourselves and build that out as that we would be that first port of call for folks in LA. And it's really grown. Like it's actually kind of unbelievable to me to look at, because we moved to LA in 2020, and our annual holiday party now has an invite list of like 600 people.
So how can people join the community? Where can they go?
Go to brooklynquarter.com, connect with us. We're switching out which social medias we use. We're trying to figure out the one that works the best, because they're kind of all over the place right now.
Yeah.
But brooklynquarter.com is a great way to do it. And we also have events that we host out in LA. So if anyone signs up for the newsletter, they can find out about things like that. And then besides that, our next focus for what we're going to be focusing on is Comic-Con. So yeah, we do a live show at Comic-Con called Comic Convos in San Diego. And so that'll be our next big kind of push for media. But yeah.
Very, very, Timothy, thank you so much for popping by.
Yeah, absolutely.
And maybe get a massage or something.
There are massages here? Where?
They have those weird chairs
Oh.
where people watch you get the massage.
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
It doesn't bother me at all. But
Thank you.
Thank you.